When Leigh Schmidt retired as a special education teacher, he needed something new to do. He'd made wine at home for a long time, and 6 years ago, he decided that a winery would make a great hobby.
This occupies my time. I love every minute of it and has enough variety to keep me going. So sometimes I'm up here in the tasting room dealing with all the people in front of the bar. Other times I'm downstairs in the quiet, dealing with the wine, enjoying every minute of that. And then I'm out in the vineyard where I don't take a cell phone with me either. And we grow the grapes out there, so I have a chance to see the process from the ground all the way up to the final glass.
Leigh grows his grapes in Bark River. Then they come to the winery in batches of 80 to 100 pounds where they're destemmed, mashed, and fermented. The entire process starts in September and wraps up in March. But as much as Leigh loves winemaking, he says his patrons are often a little confused.
What is there a winery doing in downtown Escanaba? You can actually make good wines up here in Escanaba? Those are the first things I generally hear from tourists.
In fact, you can make great wine in the UP. The cold temperatures can be a setback, but Schmidt has gotten a little help from the University of Minnesota.
They started a hybridizing program for grapes for cold climates. Prior to that, Cornell had been making cool climate grape hybridizations. But University of Minnesota jumped into it because of an old man, 80 years old, named Elmer Swenson, who did it in his own backyard. And then he took it over to the university to show them because he knew they had a horticultural program. And then they ended up putting him on their staff part-time. And since then, they've hybridized several grapes.
The house specializes in dry reds, which have even won a few awards. But if you're into whites or a fruitier selection, Leigh makes 14 different wines, and he's sure to have one you'll love. For ABC 10 and CW5 News Now, I'm Caitlin Connon.